welcome back, everyone. I hope you're excited. How is everyone feeling? This is the moment that many of you and many of us have been waiting for. So now we're going to start with the second part of our graduation ceremony. And the first thing, we have a speech by the head of the EIT Digital Master School. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Arturo Varona.
Every graduation ceremony needs a boring speaker who reads out of a paper. I apologize, we haven't been able to deliver so far. I'm going to do my best, okay? So finally, you're here. You made it. Finally, you can come here and say, I got my degree. Actually, you should say I got my degrees, because you got 2 and an EIT label certificate. I want you to think back and realize just how much you have achieved. You have developed advanced skills in deep tech, which gives you an understanding of what technology really can do. More than that, you have gained the understanding that technology, while developing a new mindset, an entrepreneurial mindset. This means that you have learned to develop technological solutions looking at people, based on people, by putting people first. I want you to think for a second about just how important that is. You've heard that theme today a few times, and I just want to reinforce it again. Too many technological advances never really make an impact on people's lives because the designers were just too busy thinking about the technology, and they forgot to think about the people who are going to use it. That will not happen to the technologies that you develop. Even more importantly than that, you have made lifelong friends. You have lived intensely for the last couple of years. You have visited many countries. You have met many people, experienced different cultures. And you've come out of the EIT Digital Master School with an enriched life experience and a European outlook. But most importantly, you have built the self-confidence and the network that is going to take you there, that is going to support your endeavors in bringing digital transformation to the places where it really matters. In short, you have become tomorrow's digital innovators and entrepreneurs. And now, we move on to my favorite part of the year, which is when we get to hand you your hard-earned diplomas.
Thank you, Arturo. So now, this is the moment that everyone has been waiting for, the 30 seconds of fame of each of you graduates. I would like to invite on stage Arturo. Next, we're going to have Mr. Anders Flutstrom, who is going to give the scarf to each of the graduates. He is the director of the EIT Digital Academy. And I would also like to invite on stage Mr. Willem Jonker, who will shake the hands with each and one of you. As many of you know, one of the key strengths of our community is diversity. And there are many nationalities present here today. I will try to pronounce the names of each and every single of you correctly, but I do apologize in advance if I make a slight mistake. I think I know how the moderator must have felt 3 years ago when I was about to receive my certificate as well. So first we're going to start with the major data science. And I would like to invite on stage Mr. Aitor Palacios Cuesta. Next, we have Alejandro González Pérez. Next, we have Alessandro Polenghi. Next, we have Alessandro Terragni. Next, we have Andrada Maria Pumnea. Next, we have Antonio Palladini. Next, we have Antonio Javier González Ferrer. Next, we have Bo Lee. Next, we have Claudio Salvatore Arcidiacono. Next, we have Dan Knors. Next, we have Dane Mitrev. Next, we have Davide Anghileri. Next, we have Diego Roa Carillo. Next, we have Dina Mohamed. Next, we have Douglas Garcia Torres. Next, we have Dai Pam. Next, we have Emilio Dorigati. Next, we have Gulis Kosan Mutlu. Next, we have Hadi Sotureh. Next, we have Ivan Vigorito. Next we have Ivan Lopez Moreno. Next we have Jamie Boixaros. Next we have Jelle van Miltenburg. Next we have Jose Luis Contreras. Next we have Juan Manuel González Huesca. Next we have Lorenzo Frigerio. Next we have Luca Coviello. Next we have Luis Galdo Seara. Next we have Manuel Cadarso Salamanca. Next we have Marc Cayuela Raffles. Next we have Marcos Bernal España. Next we have Martin Ter Haag. Next we have Massimiliano Russo. Next we have Matthias Manninger. Next we have Miguel Zabala Pardo. Next we have Nathan Adolfo Consuegra Rengifo. Next we have Nasli Rocio Santos Buitrago. Next we have Pataravat Chormai. Next, we have Ricardo Lobianco. Next, we have Rodrigo Manuel Para Zacarias. Next, we have Samriti Singhi. Next, we have Santiago Xavier Salgado Miranda. Next, we have Sara Zanzotera. Next, we have Shashank Srivastava. Next, we have Simin Chen. Next, we have Tianyu Zhou. Next, we have Tobias Lindener. Next, we have Tolga Buz. Next, we have Thomas Lucas Komar. Next, we have Thomas Shostak. Next, we have Usman Yunas. Next, we have Veresh Elango. Next, we have Shin Ma. And finally, we have Zitong Lian. Warm applause for all the graduates from the digital science track. We now move to the next one, Human-Computer Interaction Design, or HCID. And first on the list is Mr. Abhishek Ramesh Shetty. Next, we have Alessandro Capra. Next, we have Amaya Manzano. Next, we have Anna Kotina. Next, we have Kasper Kessels. Next, we have Emmanuel Carlen. Next, we have Gustavo Martinez. Next, we have Jan Jaap de Groot. Next, we have Jiayao Yu. Next, we have Jim Tolman. Next, we have Jingjing Xie. Next, we have Jorinde Witte. Next, we have Laura Dolores Arnaud Deleuze. Next, we have Lucas Siqueira Rodriguez. Next, we have Mark van Almkerk. Next, we have Maria Teresa Cardoso dos Santos Coelho. Next, we have Mateo Lever. Next, we have Mehmet Faik Marasligil. Next, we have Milda Norkute. Next, we have Mohit Ahuya. Next, we have Ni Chen. Next we have Nicola Marcon. Next we have Patrick Sebastian Jon von Freyend. Next we have Petr de Vajkin. Next we have Ramon Buri. Next we have Rui Li. Next we have Sakshiam Panda. Next we have Sara Eriksson. Next we have Sofia Johansson. Next we have Sophie De Haan. Next we have Sumya Siladitya Mishra. Next we have Stefan Milenkovic. Next we have Su Young. Next we have Sudarson Selvarai. Next we have Susanna Nevalainen. Next we have Thomas Langerak. Next we have Timo Uvermark. Next we have Verena Lindner. Next we have Viktor Gustafsson. Next we have Xiangyi Wu. Next we have Yating Lu. Next we have Yuan Chai. Next we have Yuan Liu. Next we have Cei Lu. And last but not least, we have Zuoming Zhang. A warm applause for all the graduates from the HCID track. Okay, so now we move to Internet Technology and Architecture, or ITA. And first we have Abdul Rahman Nasreddin Bilal Mohammed. Next we have Alejandro Ranchal Pedrosa. Next we have Ana Maria Gonzalez Plaza. Next we have Andrea Ferlini. Next we have Andrea Valeo Puigivert. Next we have Benjamin Martin Seregi. Next we have Burak Kelgindioglu. Next we have Emmanuel Chaudron. Next we have Gaurav Puri. Next we have Hui Yin. Next we have Israel Marquez Salinas. Next we have Ivan Morandi. Next we have Yaechul Lee. Next we have Yaroslav Svoboda. Next we have Joel Julia Matienzo Merodio. Next we have Luca De Mori. Next we have Mohammad Atikur Rahman Khan. Next we have Mohammad Dalvar Hossein Arif. Next we have Mohammad Shihab Karim. Next we have Mutia Binti Abdul Hamid. Next we have Omar Farouku. Next we have Paramveer Singh. Next we have Parth Singh. Next, we have Roman Pritkov. Next, we have Salum Jimbara. Next, we have Sarjo Das. Next, we have Theodor de Graaf. Next, we have Tony Thomas. Next, we have Xin Yue Mao. And last but not least, we have Yatindra Shashi. A round of applause for all the graduates from the ITA track. We now move to embedded systems. And first we have Aditya Anil Kurude. Now we have Amal Valavantara. Now we have Arya Kirathamurthy. Next we have Asim Siddiqui. Next we have Bingyu Lee. Next we have Derek Cardle. Next we have Dongmin Wu. Next we have Enrique Ortiz Pasamontes. Next we have Hansel Baran. Next we have Imran Habib. Next we have Jaco Suderholm. Next we have Jaisal Ashraf. Next we have Jay Nagdeo. Next we have Jiapeng Lee. Next we have Jiawen Wang. Next we have Jonas Valmaya. Next we have Julian Andres Oliva Vela. Next we have Krishna Iyer Eyaswaran. Next we have Levente Zolt Pap. Next we have Louis-Christophe Durand. Next, we have Martin Irjöle. Next, we have Mukul Bandodkar. Next, we have Niroy Pokrel. Next, we have Nitesh Agarwal. Next, we have Pablo Andres Ardila Bernal. Next, we have Pradeep Korivi. Next, we have Simone Dalpoz. Next, we have Vineet Singh. Next, we have Wei Ching Huang. Next, we have Xavier Palomo Teruel. And last but not least, we have Yuting Fu. A round of applause, please, for all the graduates of the Embedded Systems track. We will now continue with the Digital Media Technology track. And first, I would like to invite on stage Andrea Leopardi. Next, we have Bingjian Gao. Next, we have Bingjing Xu. Next, we have Chen Chen Cheng. Next, we have Jin-Tsu Kai. Next we have Katerina Voropayeva. Next we have Marco Zuliani. Next we have Maria Turanaku. Next we have Mehedi Anam Sardar. Next we have Michele Klaus. Next we have Mohammad Omar Nasir. Next we have Roberto Ramos Chavez. Next we have Shuang Qiu. Next we have Sneha Saha. Next we have Ying Yu. Next we have Yue Liu. And last but not least, we have Yun Zheng. A round of applause for all the digital media technology graduates. So we now move on to cloud computing and services. And first that I would like to invite on stage is Anil Sahin. Next we have Bernard Jolans. Next we have Debaditya Roy. Next we have Filippo Boiani. Next we have Gabriel Villen. Next we have Jin Hu. Next we have Jonathan Heiss. Next, we have Lidia Fernandez Garces. Next, we have Mulugeta Ayalev Tamiru. Next, we have Nikola Stavrevsky. Next, we have Omar Isaias Flores Galicia. Next, we have Piotr Mrówczyński. Next, we have Ravish Agarwal. Next, we have Ricardo Sibani. Next, we have Robert Giovanni Bernard Carossi. Next, we have Said Ibrahim. And last but not least, we have Xiaonan Xiao. A round of applause for the Cloud Computing and Services graduates, please. We continue with software and service architectures, and first is Alessio Spalino. We have next Chukwudi Uzoma. Next, we have Daniel Balash Ratai. Next, we have Julia Herman. Next, we have Christoph Morva. Next, we have Martin Haver. Next, we have Naji Shandor Tibor. Next, we have Rafaela Tran. Next, we have Remco Kortekas. Next, we have Sarmad Salem. And last but not least, we have Sofia Chimiri. A round of applause for all the software and service architecture graduates, please. Almost done. So we have the security and privacy track, and it's my pleasure to invite Alex Mariotto. Next, we have Alexandros Toptsoglu. Next, we have Attila Rezzi. Next, we have Balázs Novak. Next, we have Elia Geretto. Next, we have Giacomo Iadarola. Next, we have János Gulaci. Next, we have Matteo Grotto. Next, we have Nicolette Sipos. Then we have Ovais Ahmed. And lastly, we have someone that will never forget Eindhoven, because this is the place where he had his kickoff, summer school, and graduation. Please welcome Vincent Ogwara. Well done. Congratulations. Please give a warm round of applause for all of you. Okay. Now, behind every successful graduate here, there is probably a friend or family that is here with you tonight. So I would like to ask you to please all stand up, turn around and give a warm round of applause to all the people that have supported you throughout these years. Thank you. Now, before we officially close this ceremony, there is one last important organizational matter that we would like to tell you about. So, from this venue, at 5:30 there will be buses that will take the graduates and their guests to the holiday hotel only. The others are probably accommodated within a walking distance. So buses will be organized only for these graduates that stay there. At 7:15, you should be already in the lobbies of your hotels. So from all of the hotels, there will be buses that will take you and drive you to the gala dinner, the venue Evoluon. At 8 o'clock, we have the cocktails, and then from 8:30, we have the city dinner, after which there will be a follow-up after party. And as Willem said, you need to remember to party hard tonight. There will be buses that will take you back from 10:30, 11:15, or the latest one is at 12. That's when the venue closes, but no one prohibits you from partying afterwards in the city. Yes. Now I would like to give the final word to Mr. Arturo to finish this ceremony officially, after which we will invite you to come on stage to take a group photo.
Now, I just want to finish by sharing a few thoughts with you. Before I ask you to look back and celebrate and reminisce over your time at the EIT Digital Master School, now I want you to look at the future. I want you to think of all the wonderful things that you're going to do with the skills, the insights, and the resources that you have now that you are EIT Digital alumni. And if you're not, join up now. We want you to wear that badge proudly, just as we are proud to have you in the EIT Digital family. I am immensely proud of what you have achieved today and over these last 2 years, as I am sure you are too. Now get out there, make life better for everyone. If anyone can do it, it's you. Now get out there and have fun. Thank you.